Hi, my name is Adriel,
And my name is Yan Ping.
and this is the Theology Podcast. Okay, so if you didn't notice something different about today, is our setup has changed once more. We are experimenting on where can be a permanent recording studio, so to say, that it makes easier for setting up and sitting down. So we see how this goes. Please give us our feedback if you want to. Yeah. But today we're having something special. It's our second food episode. Yeah. And with a special extra here today, we're gonna only talk about halal food, kosher food. So kalau kamu Melayu dan kamu datang ke Johor dan kamu mau makan tempat-tempat ini, this is our suggestion lah.
Dipersilakan.
Yeah, dipersilakan. Okay, now before we start, the first episode we already covered two halal place.
Yep.
Which is
Chef Zaituna and Kacang Pul Haji.
yes, and we still highly recommend them even today. Good places to go to, good price, chill lah, very chill. Now we're gonna add 4 more places today, and give us the breakdown how are the categories like.
Yeah, so I think one thing that we realize with regards to Malay food, halal food, is that it really depends what you're looking for. Are you looking for the taste or even the price? Or are you looking for the vibes? Because there's some places that are like, super chill, lay down by the roadside, good flavor, cheap, all that kind of thing. But horrible vibes, obviously. And then some places, they just did up the place really for the vibes, and the food is like, okay.
And by horrible, it's not like you cannot eat there, right? It's just if you want to sit down there to chill.
Yeah, it's like you might get smoke in your face, you might get like the motorbike coming by, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna break it down this way. We're gonna talk about the vibes, the food, and then how's the price, right? So vibes, food, price, the VFP, right? Okay. So let's begin. I think I'll start first.
Okay.
Okay. See whether all you Johorians have a resounding amin. Okay. Murtabak Kampung Melayu. Any responses? So we were suggested to go there to eat their murtabak.
Yeah, shout out to Shukri.
Yeah. Anyway, how do I say the vibes first, right? The vibes first, okay. So you'll add your experience later. But it is by the roadside, but it's a huge makan area. They don't just sell murtabak. Okay.
By the roadside, I mean it's
But
a
there's
restaurant of its own.
yeah, open air.
It's opposite the masjid lah.
Correct. And then there are multiple shops to choose from. There is like the laksa shop. There is like the soup kambing shop, which it had this, which I'm gonna try. Knowing me, I'm gonna go there again. There's this soup called Soup Gearbox, and then bracket dua ketul. We sort of guess, we think we know what it is lah.
Yeah, and we won't tell you. I'm sure you can figure it out.
We are so sorry for what you're about to hear.
So I guess they've done the math, right? For every 2 cow worth of soup, somebody's gonna order the soup gearbox. I don't know.
Yeah. And if there really is dua ketul testicles, it'll be a good testimony lah for people who tried it lah. But okay, so the vibe is in multiple spaces.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear the azan depending on the timing, open air kind of feeling, and behind us that day was people watching sepak takraw on the big TV. Okay?
Selangor versus Kelantan.
Yeah. And so speaking of the country, right? So they really follow the color scheme of Johor, which is red and blue. Yeah.
Like
So,
the
okay.
signboards are all red and blue.
So on top of that, maybe could you share what you kena?
So actually when we started, it was super nice, It was airy, it was spacious. I was like, oh, this is quite a nice place. And then somebody ordered some goreng thing.
Should be nasi goreng kampung cili padi or something.
Whatever, but I was sitting facing and quite near to the kitchen, and suddenly like in a like I had half an hour of super nice ambience, and then suddenly I was just covered with smoke. and my eyes were like tearing.
Yeah. So I think the tip there is the next time you go, don't sit near the kitchen lah. Just sit
Yeah.
more in the center where the fan is really blowing lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the vibes, okay? The food. Okay, so we ordered ayam penyet and murtabak cheese daging. Okay.
Which, by the way, murtabak is usually the reason why people go there.
Yes. So let's go with the basic one. The ayam penyet was like any other ayam penyet. Quite worth it. They ask you which chicken piece you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite nice of them to
Correct.
let you select. I wouldn't say it's the normal ayam penyet. It's the more Malaysian type than the
Yeah.
Indonesian type.
Usually people, when they think ayam penyet, they think of the Indonesian type served in that bakul with that rice and the vegetables. So this one has more colorful stuff around it. But definitely go for it. You know, it's worth the price. Is 10 ringgit. Yeah. But okay, you will see in the video, right? As we see how Yamping choose her
Murtabak cheese.
murtabak cheese. That Yamping, why don't you just share a bit?
Actually, do you want to explain what murtabak is in the first place?
Okay, so if you all don't know, so most of Malaysians, they have their what Singaporeans will call roti prata. We call it roti canai. So imagine murtabak is actually roti canai but stuffed with onions and meat. Okay, so with cheese, they are adding, depending on which shop. This shop particularly add mozzarella cheese. So the pool was amazing. They have that pizza-like taste. Okay, you describe how it is.
Yeah, actually, the part that struck me the most was it felt quite homely. Like I've had a lot of murtabak and a lot of mamaks, and they're usually overly flavorful. This one was like nice without feeling like too salty or too this too that. Right? It's like, even though it's a big chunk and you can see the photo that it's a substantial amount, I didn't feel, the Malay word is jelak, right? I didn't feel
Zai.
that's the Chinese word. I didn't feel tired of eating the same flavor, right? So it was quite homely but nice.
So the murtabaks that I've tasted, right, they tend to have you to dip in this sugar syrup onion sauce. But this one no need. It's a very simple watery dal. The king of the show was the murtabak by its own. So that's the food. Okay. The price, the menu, if you go on Google Maps will probably be 1 ringgit less. The murtabak cheese daging is 18 ringgit. Okay.
I think it was the cheese that really, bumped
Correct.
up the price. Like a normal murtabak there, I think it's
11.
about 10,
10,
11.
Then they have murtabak cheese special, which is another layer of meat added on. I think that one goes up to 20...
24.
24, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was double the meat.
Yeah, so I think 24, if you go there, I think just order that murtabak cheese special daging, and two people can share, I think.
Yeah.
And they have all kinds of ice kacang bowl stuff for 5 ringgit. Ice cream lah, chocolate lah, leci kang lah, ABC lah. So we only ordered leci kang. And yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so that's the price. Sorry. Okay, so the next place, where will you propose?
Interestingly, is this not very popular place called Kanteen 31? I think it's relatively new
But
in
they
the
have about
market.
two outlets, 2 to 3.
Oh, I'm not sure, but it's a shop. It's not those kind of traditional started from a road stall thing, but it's a established shop. And in general, most of the food there is nice. But we start with vibe first,
And where is
right?
it first also?
The one that we went to is at, what's that place called? B5 Johor Street Market.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is opposite Angsana Mall.
So in general, that whole place has quite a nice vibe, especially when you go at night. It's
Like a flea market kind of feeling.
it's like a Petaling Street feel.
But not so Petaling Street gangstery feeling lah.
Yeah, it's not so busy.
Yeah.
It has nice music sometimes, and then you can just like sit there in the open and have food or drink under the night sky. But Canteen 31 is not one of those stalls. It's actually like a shop at the corner. Yeah.
So the vibe also is air conditioned. You scan to order. So it's quite atas in terms of the operations lah. Okay, so now the food. Okay, So usually there are two things that I was impressed. And number one, the coffee selection of their coffee drinks, cham, kopi, teh, all that one in the cup, not bad. It has, to me, I think maybe slightly better than kopi rakyat. To me, yeah. There's another shop.
I'm not a Kopi Rakyat fan, so anyway.
Yeah. But I'm very impressed. For halal food, their banh mi
Yeah.
was very nice.
Yeah, so I mean, banh mi is a very Chinese dish, right? But the halal banh mi tastes pretty like the non-halal version.
Yeah.
I would say quite legit as a banh mi.
Correct. So other than that, the food is so worth it. You have your typical like mihun goreng with tom yum ayam, I think, egg and vegetables, and that's the whole dish they give to you.
You have the curry chicken.
Yes. And in that sense, all for the very affordable price, which it's keep my mind 10.90. 10,
Less
11,
than 10,
90.
yeah. Around the 10 mark, like even the banh mi, I think is about 8-9 ringgit.
Yeah, and you're getting that much. So that's another place we suggest you can try out. Yeah, so food steady, vibe is okay, and the price is good. Yeah. Okay, so would you propose then
The third one.
The third one is Mana
Mana
It's-
Cafe?
It's Mana Cafe. And this one is all the way in Iskandar Putri
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is actually a place that you go for vibes.
for vibes. Now the food is not bad,
Yeah.
but when you go there you understand because it's by the Bay Area.
If you want to actually stop by Putri Harbour, it's literally there.
There. Yeah, after eat, just walk down and you're at Putri Harbour. Very brightly lit area.
Yeah.
That's the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of stalls peppered around, so you do have a wide variety of choice. At the center, usually there's a busker, so that also gives you the like very santai vibes.
Correct. And then when you sit down, right, there are a lot of people, a lot of waiters passing you by from different stalls. They will dump their menu just for you to choose and all kinds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, shout out to Akila for bringing us there.
Yeah. So food wise, you have all the choices from chap fan, lontong, roti john, satay, nasi goreng, all kinds of nasi goreng, roti curry. So the choices are plenty, and they're all okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can basically pick which stall you want to choose.
Yeah, in terms of food choice, right, and the food quality, for Chinese, almost every hawker Chinese store you go to, there's always char kway teow, wanton mee, chicken rice, and maybe banh mi or what. Same goes with this one. There's always the same old nasi goreng, roti john, kway teow, and asam pedas, tom yum, all their choices, and they're all okay. But if you had to choose the category between food and vibe, is vibe first.
This is a vibe place.
Yeah, price is also slightly
Not
on the
too
high. It's slightly on the higher end because I think area wise Iskandar Putri and Jaliah. Yeah.
But I would, considering the location that it's in, I would say then it's a reasonable price.
Oh, okay.
Or even like lower end for Iskandar Putri price.
I'll still say higher, but okay. Yeah, I'll still say higher.
Go
Okay.
and try it out yourself and
Okay,
let us
okay.
know.
So mana pergi, mana situ lah, okay? Okay.
Final option for food.
Is a vibe place?
No, not the vibe place.
Sorry. Yes, I missed out on another very key area. Okay, there's another vibe place, but the final option for food, okay, luckily you reminded me, is Selera Johor, which is near the opposite the Larkin bus station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a food court.
Food court. But so far, everything we've ordered there has been good, at least to our liking.
So again, this is a non-vibe place, right? A very simple place.
But very
food court.
packed. People
Yeah,
are
it's packed to
moving
the
in
brim.
and out, but they're ordering by the droves. People are lining up. A few stores, people are just lining up. Okay, so maybe you remember what you eat there?
Yeah, well, you can also get the kacang put that we mentioned there.
Yes.
It's one of the brunch stalls is there. But we usually like to go for the nasi kerabu. Yeah, I do like that one. I like the coconutty feel. I mean, usually you have the coconut shavings on top, right? But this is pretty rich in its coconut.
Yeah, the rice flavor has the fragrance. The blue pea rice.
Yeah, so better
Yeah.
mention as well, for those of you who don't know what nasi kerabu is, it basically is a Malay dish where the rice is colored blue by this flour,
Yeah.
the blue pea flour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's what is it in ringgit?
Yeah, with like fried chicken and your usual
Vegetables.
vegetables and keropok, of course.
Yeah, the fish crackers. And if you had salted egg, which is a good addition to the nasi kerabu, it's another 1 ringgit, I think 150. Okay, so that's nasi kerabu. I ordered, novelty wise, lontong goreng.
So they have lontong basah, one stall, and then
Yeah.
they have lontong goreng.
So
it's a separate stall.
lontong basah is the typical lontong lah, that turmeric sauce with egg, vegetables, a bit of sambal and nuts, and then that ketupat, that rice clump ball. But goreng, right, is they just fry everything with chicken, vegetables, chunk pieces together with egg and a bit of spice. Or
What did it taste like? What did it remind you of?
it tastes like char kway kap. Literally. It's exactly that minus the pork lard. Yeah. It was good. It was so novel and it was lots of carbs. It was so worth it. So I paid, it was 7 ringgit.
Yeah.
7 ringgit for like a huge mountain, right? I was like, oi, boleh tahan though. Yeah. So that was that. Then also
You can also get like the mee rebus.
Yes.
If you want to try laksa Johor, they have laksa Johor.
yeah.
They have pizzas. They have.
I like, so the pizza is by Arabic guy. Not bad. For the price you pay, it's not bad. We tried the pizza.
They also have really cheap nasi lemak, like the
Yeah.
2-3 ringgit kind.
And if you go for the mee rebus, I propose you try not their basic one. Try their mee rebus daging, mee rebus seafood. You know, that combo. Yeah. So
So yeah, good place to go to, especially for staple food, quick lunches, cheap food. Not so much the vibes, but yeah, just normal food.
yeah, go makan, enjoy your food, caput. Okay.
Which reminds me, one more place near there, before we talk about vibes, is a place that actually didn't originate from Johor. You can find it in KL, but we're very proud to say that outside KL, the only branch you can find outside KL so far is in JB.
You must be talking about Jibril.
Yeah.
Jibril is a halal food that specializes in Western food, but mainly for their chicken chop. Many
But
people go there for chicken chop.
they do have like curries and,
Yeah.
ayam masak merah kind of dishes as well.
But everyone goes there is for their chicken chop.
Sure,
Yeah.
but it's on the halal list lah.
Again, it's very unassuming. Even the one in KL, right? The Jibril shop. Okay, the Jibril in KL is actually more in Subang lah. Okay, you see this door? It's not a door. The one in JB was like
You
a
won't
bookshelf.
see a door. It's a book rack.
You have to pull out the book rack.
Yeah,
and then
you need to find the brown book. That's the door handle.
So that's the vibe good, the food good, price higher end. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Vibe good, food good, price higher end. It's a nice place to sit down, nice place to take a drink and sip and chat. Yeah. And also one honorable mention lah,
Also around that region, right?
yeah, because speaking of region, right, Larkin Sentral, in the bus station itself, the top floor there is 2 places. Okay, there's the Chinese food court, and then there's a Malay food court. Now for the halal side of the Malay food court, okay, this is personal bias. Okay, the reason why I like to go there once in a while is to tapau their siput sedut. Okay, these sawah snails from the paddy. They masak with lemak. Okay, and I just enjoy snails. And they call it siput sedut because the way you eat them is you have to suck them. Okay, and you don't suck them from your diaphragm. You suck them from your mouth. If you suck them from diaphragm, then you suck to your throat. Yeah. And I also funny, just to diverge a bit, right? How we had a friend, we introduced siput sedut to him and in Penang, and there's one day he suck, he didn't know how to suck. And then he suck like and then girls were passing by and then the girls look at him and say, hey, sorry. It's like misunderstanding.
Yeah, it's quite the delicacy. I don't think a lot of people would have tried it before or might even enjoy it. But this guy, I mean, he's Peranakan, he loves siput sedut. So he was really happy to find out that, there is a place in JB that he can get it quite easily.
Yeah.
I enjoy the taste, but I just find it so much hard work for so little to eat, because I don't have the skill of sucking the way he does. So
It's like sucking a pacifier lah. Just
sure.
yeah. So that's all that we honorable mentions, right? The last place is for the vibes. Could you tell us more?
It's the short form is TMIYC. I think it's Tunku Makota Indra Youth Center.
Wow, she remembers.
I think we can go check later.
Yeah.
It's actually located in Hutan Bandar, JB, Johor Bahru. So Johor has this thing where it likes a lot of Hutan Bandars,
Yeah.
which literally means forests in the city.
Yeah.
Not forest city, but forests in the city.
Yeah. Or city forest.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
pretty much every town would have a Hutan Bandar. So the
So
JB
far.
one has the usual, like man-made forest. You can walk around, kind of stroll in the park. But there is a place where they have a lot of hipster
Beside the Hutan Bandar is
Yeah.
the
TMIYC. So that youth center has activities and it has food in
Containers.
Containers, yeah, that was the word I was looking for. So you can go upstairs, downstairs, and you get the vibes. You look at the nature, you feel the air breeze.
You get to see people doing parkour and people wall climbing and also people skating.
Yeah, so it's a really nice, relaxing place.
Yeah.
Families go there, couples go there. Yeah, nice vibes. Food wise, so far we haven't tried all, but the few that we've tried are a bit subpar. We will
Yeah.
have to say that. But
Edible.
edible.
Yeah.
But yeah, just go there for the vibes. Go for
Yeah.
the coconut shake, that kind of.
Yeah. Go there for the drinks, right? So yeah. Price also is okay lah. Yeah, price is okay. It's okay. Yeah. So these are all the halal places that we will propose to you.
And
Okay.
once again, if you have other halal places to recommend us, please let us know. You can drop a comment, message us. We're
Who
happy
knows?
to try.
Yeah, we'll do a part 2 halal, right? Yeah, give us all the halal. Okay, never mind, too much. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's it for now.
This is the Theology Podcast.
Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.